It's cold outside, but you know what that's good for? Oysters. Hi, my name's Gabrielle Volpe, and welcome to If Einstein Could Cook. We're here on Hood Canal in Union, Washington, surrounded by the gorgeous Olympic Mountains. What's known as the Venice of the Pacific, Hood Canal has long been a place for dreamers, artists, and lovers of nature. The delicious seafood that is harvested here is prized all over the world. Have you ever had Hamma oysters? If you have, this is where they're from. If you haven't, you're in for a real treat. This is my grandparents' house, where I spent most of my childhood. My grandfather always believed in only taking what we could use. This is why we still have our own plentiful oyster beds. Here we are, ready to harvest these delicious mollusks. My grandfather always harvested oysters with a metal glove because these pearls of the sea have deadly sharp edges. Speaking of pearls, I won't be stringing my wedding necklace from this beach. Edible oysters rarely contain pearls, but you never know. There's a saying among oyster lovers that you should only eat oysters in the months with R's in them. The reason it's better to harvest oysters in the colder weather is because they're filter feeders, taking in the water and cleaning it through their gills. During the summer months, there is a greater propensity for salt water to have a greater bacteria content. Since any poisons lurking in the water end up in the oyster, it's best not to take the chance of possibly ingesting something that can make you sick. My grandpa's oyster beds were his most prized possession, and my grandma's known all over these parts for her famous fried oysters. Every year here in Union, they have an oyster festival where some of the top chefs come to present their oyster recipes. So far, according to the locals, no one's been able to beat my grandma's recipe. And you're in luck. Today, I'm here to share it with you. So let's get cooking. Oysters have long been admired around the world for their taste, nutritional value, and mythological heritage. Oysters are also hermaphrodites, which means they're both male and female. They produce eggs and sperm. This may be one reason why they're considered to be an aphrodisiac by many cultures. The word hermaphrodite comes from two of the most important gods in all of Greek mythology: Aphrodite, the goddess of love, and Hermes, the god of athletes. Put these two together, and voila! You have oysters. Oysters have a very high nutritional content. They're rich in zinc, iron, calcium, and vitamin A. These low-fat goodies are good for any diet. A dozen oysters is approximately only 110 calories.
These oysters are turning out beautifully. Perfectly crispy, absolutely gorgeous.
Yummy. I cannot wait to eat these.
Look at these beauties. Grandma would be proud.
I've heard oysters are very good for your brain. The integral of e to the u du is e to the u plus a constant. Thanks for tuning in to If Einstein Could Cook. Next week, we'll see what's really in Chicken McNuggets and meet with Professor of Chemistry Rob Ronald, who makes some of the world's finest French cheeses. Until next time, stay smart and eat healthy. Bye now.